Hi guys, Charlie here, the head of movement at Bahé. And in this video, I want to talk you guys through our modes concept, which is 3 different levels of sole cushioning to meet you guys where you're at on your journey with barefoot shoes. So for a shoe to classify as barefoot, it needs to meet the 5 Fs of natural footwear. So this is foot shaped, fixed, flat, flexible, and feel. So with all of our modes range, they have a foot-shaped toe box and they are also fixed to your heel. So you don't need to worry about that or think too deeply about that. You can transition into a foot-shaped toe box or a fixed heel with no need to transition. However, the other 3 Fs of flat, flexible, and feel need some kind of transition. Now, all of our modes range have a flat sole, and this is to put our body back into a natural posture. However, we have designed these heel cups that can allow people to transition from a raised heel to a flat sole. This has got a 4mm heel lift just to help you ease into that transition. If you want to learn more about that, you can watch our insole and heel lift video down below. So the 4th F is feel ground. What this means is how thick the sole of your shoe is or how much ground feel you have. And again, this might need some transition, which is why we have our 3 different modes because they have different levels of sole thicknesses. And the 5th F is flexibility. So this is how flexible the sole of your shoe is. And all of these modes have differing levels of flexibility, again, to meet you where you're at. So the first mode we'll start with is the endurance mode. And this has the highest cushioning level. And this might be for people that are a bit cautious into transitioning into barefoot shoes. This might be the shoe for you to start with. It has the most characteristics of a conventional shoe because it has the most cushioning and it has limited flexibility as opposed to our other modes. Our adapt, which is the middle one, has more flexibility and our flex has the most flexibility. So for people that may be dealing with some foot issues, this is the best place to start. Or again, if you have strong feet, but you want to use this trainer for long distance running or high impact activities, this is a really good shout. The next mode is adapt. So this is the middle mode in the range. Again, this has a little bit more flexibility than the endurance and it has more ground feel. So it has a 14mm sole thickness as opposed to endurance, which has 22mm. This is going to demand slightly more of your feet. So if you are maybe more experienced with barefoot shoes, you can start with this one. Or if you just simply want more ground feel underfoot and more deep pressure, then this is a great shoe for you. It's also super versatile. Many people like to use this shoe to play golf, to go on runs, and if they just want to experience more feeling underfoot. And our third mode is the flex model. So this is the maximum flexibility, maximum ground feel option. Now, I would recommend this for someone who is experienced with barefoot shoes or they feel they have strong and adaptable feet. For someone who has been wearing a conventional shoe for most or if not all of their life, that's super stiff, super cushioned and super rigid, going straight into the flex and wearing this on an everyday basis may not be the safest or most sensible option. So before I wrap up the video, guys, I just want to say that all of these shoes can be great for different use cases. However, if you're wanting to start out on your barefoot journey, you want to choose a shoe that you're going to be able to wear for the longest period of time. Now, for many people, you might want to start with the endurance. You're not going to need much of a transition wearing this one. However, if you're more comfortable and you feel like you've got strong feet, you're quite an active person, you could start with the adapt. But again, there's a lot of nuance to this, guys. So take it at your own pace. And if you're not sure, choose the cushioning level that you're going to be able to wear for the longest period of time.